Rightio guys, it is time to do some Rivnutting. I'm going to turn some bloody lights on around here so you can see what's going on. So that's the Rivnutting of this thing here. Also got to have a quick chat about the brakes. Oh, bloody brakes. I thought I had it all done, but no. So I'll tell you about that. Right. Oh, these last ones on. Have as much bloody light in here, makes it easier for me. Right, so with these brakes, someone mentioned on the video that, hey Mark, you didn't, did I not see right, you didn't put the little shims. This is on for the rear brakes. So that's the shims there. And I remember thinking about it going, I must swap them over, and I just didn't do it. And what I did was I threw them in the bloody bin. And so luckily he mentioned that. I grabbed them out of the bin. I've got them, I've cleaned them up. So now what I've got to do is I've got to get that friggin' bike, put it back up on this thing, take the rear wheel off, and then do all that. But, you know, maybe that means I'll forget it. So there's the brake pad there. That's the back of it. And that slots in there somehow. Obviously it's a firm fit. I've got to do a little bit of manipulation so that it clicks on and holds it. And I'm not sure what the idea, something that maybe to do with squeaking brakes or something like that. But there you go. Right, so now I can chuck that back in the bin. And now the other thing with the brakes was that, and someone else had mentioned about it looked like I didn't have enough air gap at the top in the front reservoir. So once I got it down and I then tested the brakes, I went, they're better, but it's still, it just felt harder and wouldn't go as far, if you know what I mean, like it normally would, and just kind of like ease on. It was more of a, it just braked really quick basically. So I got a syringe and just pulled some out of that and then re-put it all back together, and hey presto, that was fine. So there you go, bloody crazy. I need to create myself a little brake checklist so that when I next do the job, I've got some, yes, do this, and don't forget, do not do this, like with types of greases and all that bloody bullshit. Right, let's get stuck into this Rivnut thing. In actual fact, grab this. Right, so this is my Rivnut. Oh, I've just, all my Rivnuts, all my nuts have fallen out. Right, so yeah, that's my rivet set. So I've actually got for just normal rivets, but I've also got the Rivnut. I got it years ago. It was actually Matt got me onto it, and I went, geez, that's all right. So that's basically what makes up the Rivnut set. I'll get this out of the way. Right, let's get this out of the way. Take those two bolts out. In actual fact, I've already got them loosened because I'm smart for once. Right, so now I wonder whether, no, that works all right. I could loosen that off a little bit, couldn't I? Maybe, but I won't at this stage. So that's where the Rivnut's going to get put into, and then the bolt will just go straight through. So we've got to see if we can get, if the Rivnut that I've got will fit in that. Rightio, so we have, looks like big ones and some tiny ones. So I reckon it's going to be this. Hopefully you can see that. And if we do that, it's not going to fit. Cool. So I've just got to drill that bigger so that this snugly fits in there. Alright, here's the old caliper. see what size these are, and I believe they can be the thickest at the base there. What's that saying? That's saying 9 mil. Brilliant. So I need a drill and 9 mil. We'll do 9 mil. We might end up going 9.5. Actually, guys, I better bloody make sure that I've got, so I've got high tensile bolts here. Oh, that's way too big, hang on. If that screws in. Boom, look at that. Ha! Don't have to go to Bunnings. Bloody ripper. Right, and I bring that up. Right. Oh yeah, so I've got clearance. I don't know if you guys can see that. Cool, so that's the perfect size bolt. Brilliant. So I shall need 2 of them. Brilliant. Righto, let's drill this hole. Jeez, that was quick and easy. And does this fit in? Perfectly, look at that. Brilliant. Mark, you're a legend. Let's do this side. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, nearly squashed me bloody hand. Quickly check that one before we get going. Done. Alright guys, I'm so confident at the moment that I'm going to get these 2 bolts and nuts, put them in my mixed bolts. That here, this is a legendary mixed bolts. Just over the years, if there's, I chuck them in there and I tell you what, how many times that has saved my ass. Bloody ripper. Right, now to remember how to use this. So obviously you can get different size ones of these, which I only have this size, hence maybe why, or that's why I've got those particular ones, and maybe that's why I ended up with those bolts, I'm not sure. But so that's got to go there, and then you screw it. Why is, oh hang on, why is that screwed? I'm gonna get, no, hang on, let's just take that out a little bit. I'm not sure what this part, but obviously I've got to take it out, so that's going to pull back. So okay, I see. That's, as I turn that, that's making that handle go back. Right. And how far do I have to go? So I'll possibly bring it as far back as possible. Screw that until, so that should, yeah, that should be enough. So now when I go, it's going, oh my god, I can't. So yeah, all right, I think that's it. I've got 2 more here if I stuff it up. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we're in there. Start to apply pressure, and then I got to squeeze like crazy. Holy shit, that's going to be a whole lot of hardness. Of course my hands aren't big enough to get across. Oh shit, that's really bloody hard. Did that move? Oh, Oh, here we go. Now I've got a bit of grip. There, that should be it. Did that? Yeah, so it's firm. It's put a little crease there. So I'll release and then just unscrew like that. And boom, how's that? Love it. Righto, other side. Right, oh, gee whiz guys, so far I haven't stuffed up. It hasn't been a dodgy workshop so far. Right, let's say I've got it in. Oh, shit. Oh, just got to get enough so I can get it decent. Shoulder. And then you hit the wall, so you know you've got to the end. Whew. Beautiful, love it. So now, obviously, hopefully that's not going to be. Yeah, that's what I thought. So this has to be bent out a little bit to accommodate either that bent out a little bit or this bent in a little bit. What would you do? What's Mark gonna do? I don't know yet, so hang on. Right, sorry guys, I didn't record. I've already done the job using the vice grips, and I just bent these out a little bit on both sides. So that's now done and it works. Oh, those screws the nuts just bloody freed up. Oh, that's even better. Nice. Put that drill bit back. What size are these nuts? What are you guessing? I'm going 10 mil. Here's my random 10 mil. Six-sided 10 mil. That set, you can't see. Hopefully you can see that. That's it over here. Where's the 10 mil there? Just for those ever wanting to bloody get a set of sockets, in my eyes, you're crooked. So that's, see the 6? Oh, hang on. Just so I know that it's in frame. 6. And then this one here, bloody hell. Half the time, even with my glasses, oh there you go, that should get you. So this one there has 6 walls, and that one has 12. And that one there is shit. This one here is more liable to slip than this one. Right, so, and I do actually have a problem. I think I might have a problem with, I'll show you in a minute, but I do need, I need that, which I'll just put in the drill instead of that other one. What did I say, that one there? Get rid of that shit 10 mil. Right, I'm excited. Move it up. And my problem is I can't get that on there. But I'm thinking with this new system, because I don't have the nut on the back that I have to hold, that's it. So that when I wanted to bloody undo it, I should be able to just still would be better with a bloody thing, eh? Because I've got that bend in it. Oh yeah, just do that. Cool. Hopefully, there's still a bit of faffing. See, my idea is to keep that as locked in as possible, so that when I got bikes coming up and hitting that, I don't want this to be doing that all the time, or the least amount of that, if you know what I mean. Oh. That one in there. Well, so far guys, it's easier. It's not perfect. I know a lot of guys were saying about like a little pin, but I didn't want a pin because of that. I don't want it to be all wiggly woggly, if you know what I mean. Alright, I reckon that's a job done. Right. So yeah, that's acceptable to me at this stage. We'll just see how it goes and whether it continues to work. And then we'll look at maybe changing it if I have to change it. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me know what you think. Whoop. Most important thing, I've got to put my tools away. Can't leave them out. The job's not done. The job is not done until all the tools are put away. That's how that's how my brain works. I know most people aren't like that. Nay's not like that. She'll have tools and bloody shit all over the joint. But we are all who we are. Boom. Ready to go for the next one. That's it, all the tools done. Bloody ripper, guys. Righto, remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.